Yeah, you may want to buy land in Phoenix, but you need to know these three things before you buy, or it literally could cost you thousands of dollars. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing that you should be aware of is basically the zoning and the CCNRs. Now, zoning is actually what the property can be used for, and that's usually due to county zoning, city zoning, state zoning, etc. And I'll tell you what, the basic ones are residential, commercial, and industrial. So those break down even further, such as industrial 1, industrial 2, residential, 1 home per acre or 1 home per quarter acre, etc. So it's really important that you know what the zoning is for your property so you get to be able to use it for what you want. The other thing is the CCNRs, which is basically your covenant conditions and restrictions. And these are things that previous owners might have put on the property, such as, let's just say it is acre lots. I've come across quite a few of these where they don't want mobile homes. They don't want manufactured homes. As a matter of fact, it must be a site-built home and it's got to be over 3,000 square feet. So knowing the CCNRs is important. If you're somebody that wants to have horses on your property, sometimes in the CCNRs, there may be a restriction on the number of horses or big animals that you could have. So this, again, very important to know before moving forward because it could, in the end, cost you money. Second thing is basically lot lines, the corner of the property, basically knowing where the property is that you're buying and where exactly the lot lines are. Because in the past, I've actually come across this a couple of times. First off, you think that the property is on a certain line, but it is not. As a matter of fact, potentially some of the lot that you have might be an easement, which is part of a road, so you're not buying as much property as you thought you had. Or potentially you could also have, say, a fence or a wall that is either encroaching on your land or potentially you're encroaching on theirs. This could be an additional cost, not only of getting a survey and then having to correct it, but potentially maybe moving a wall. I've actually seen this happen. So very important, know where the lot lines are, see if there's a survey for the property and see if those corner markers are there. That way you know what lot you are buying. The third thing is utilities. Often enough, some of these lots are pretty close to most utilities. It's very easy to see if there's an electrical pole or if there is an electrical box close by that you're going to be able to draw power from. Does it have water? Is it close to the sewer, or are you going to have to put in septic? All of these things carry a cost that oftentimes buyers don't think about when they're looking to buy land. So there you have it. 3 things that I'd highly recommend that you know before moving forward, because this could literally save you thousands. All right, let's recap. Check zoning and CCNRs. Verify the property lines. Don't assume that you know where they are. Check utilities. Now, if you're thinking about buying land in the Phoenix area, let's talk. Let me help you find the right property without the surprises. Reach out to me today. Let's talk about your land needs. Feel free to call me, text me, DM me. And if you found this helpful, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. That way you never miss out on other real estate tips I give.